Welcome back to my perspective.
I ain't been having no sound
You
effects.
just mocking me? You just I was bullshitting just now, but then it's JC. All right, and your
Hey,
host, Rick.
I'm sorry.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome back. So I got an unusual question. Some people may find unusual. Um, every question that come out of my mouth is unusual and unnecessary sometimes.
Hmm.
But anyway, so
I agree.
you don't got to agree with that. You don't got.
Oh, okay. I agree.
I'm just saying. Um, so I got a question.
I'm listening.
Would you ever propose to your man?
Absolutely the fuck not.
So a friend of mine had an issue with that, right? And I said, just curious, why?
Why would I not?
Yeah,
I I'm
you feel
not.
like that's a problem?
For me, it very much so is.
Do you feel like it's a problem in general, though?
I feel like it's a problem for me. I can't speak for others. If you like it, I love it.
I just wanted
Jocelyn
your
will not.
opinion. I just wanted your opinion.
JC will not get on one knee for anybody.
I hear you. And why's that?
I just feel like I know everybody be like, oh, tradition, tradition, tradition. I feel like that. I've been proposed to before. So I feel like for me to ever like, baby, if you want me, you want me. And that's not to say that I don't want you. I just feel like that's usually like a man's role. That's what men do. And I also feel like if it hasn't been a conversation, if it hasn't been something like y'all talked about, like that man don't want to marry you.
You feel like it's a man's role, you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
So what else you think, man, as a man's role?
I think we talked about this before.
I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering.
In JC's life,
Mhm.
the man that wants to marry her will be the provider.
So you want him to
And
do everything? The
not
general,
everything.
no,
I,
no, no, no. That's not what I said. The general man. You want the general man, the one that um does the work and you cook and clean. We're
um,
not talking about default people.
shut up. If that's yeah, like if he wants me to stay home, although I probably would lose my fucking mind. Um, yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, I gotta stay home and cook and
See, I
clean and bear all the children.
knew you was
But
born in 1940. I was
I do want a man who can number one like lead in a positive manner, like lead us to a stable financial situation, like a stable foundation as far as relationship communication. You know, pretty much like a back and forth dynamic where like if it's ever a situation where he is laid off, whatever the case is, like I'm able to fully support my man in that season. But his role in our household is to make sure that everything financially, physically is taken care of. Like I don't want to hang blinds. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to take trash out.
I'm crying. Oh
I
shit.
don't want to have to put. I don't want to have to put stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like when I order my stuff from Amazon, like I don't
Like
want to do that.
laziness. It don't sound like the job of a woman. I understand what
It's
you're
not
saying.
lazy because I've done it.
They
Like I
lazy.
put best
In
bands,
Rick's
everything
life,
together.
in Rick's life, that sounds
But if
like
I got a man here, best believe
I
I'm not
feel
putting
you.
a screwdriver or a drill to nothing.
So that's just your choice. That's in JC life. JC
That's
want to be
that's
lazy and
my
depend on
life.
the man to do everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Also, here's why I'm
Right?
not getting on one knee to say, "Hey, I promise to love, cherish, honor, protect, and provide." Because I don't.
How about you just say, "Will you marry me?" Like that's it.
Like,
Just simplify. Nah, nah. Strictly
no,
traditional. Respectfully, I don't have anything against that. Okay,
you don't have.
I
So
respect both.
you would be okay with a woman proposing to you?
It's happened to me before.
A
I'm not
woman,
found well, yes, but I'm not going.
but you're
I'm
not
not
married though, so clearly
giving that
something
no
is
100.
amiss.
percent No, I,
Not
I wasn't
saying that
ready.
not
I
saying that
wasn't
there's a
ready.
correlation.
I wasn't ready. I'm just I'm just
Not
saying.
saying that there's a correlation because somebody would probably be like, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
not why they got it." I'm just saying,
you
sure.
got too much smoke behind that. Like, you know what I mean? Energy.
No, you're okay
No,
with it. So
no,
did you turn? So
no,
okay.
no, no.
Did you?
But I'm not promoting the idea.
I'm not. I have a question for you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you accept the proposal when it was given to you?
I did not. You want to know
Because you
why?
weren't ready, or because you like why? Why is she proposing to me? Which was
No,
it?
because I wasn't ready. That actually frightened me.
What frightened you?
I was much younger, but it frightened me. Like
The proposal, right?
all together, yeah.
Which is
the
why
idea,
men
the
should
proposal.
propose, because they will do it when they are ready.
Who should propose?
Men, because like you said, you weren't ready. You said you weren't ready.
Women don't try to make men do things when they ain't ready.
I think that's horrible. I don't ever think you should pressure someone into marriage or relationship, anything, when they're not ready. But you just proved my point. That's why men should propose. You said yourself that terrified you. Someone proposed.
No. But that was different. That was so if a man proposes, but the woman ain't ready, what's up with that? He just will sit there and get his guts blown the fuck out.
It's the same thing. But
how is it the same thing?
I'm saying most times, right? Depending on when men propose, women are ready, right? Women are ready when they turn 5 and get their princess dresses. Women are ready. Like, I feel like depending on
are they? Or they're just following suit in the fucking Disney Channel.
I mean, sometimes they follow in Disney movies, but sometimes women are ready. Or I think depending on your relationship, like you both know what is and what isn't.
I agree. And because you both know, Josh, she can, I'm not saying she should. She can, y'all hear me, people? She can apply herself and propose.
I love how your double standard does not apply to this.
I love it. On the same subject, huh?
I love how your double standard does not apply to this. When I want you to have a double standard, when I need you to have a double standard,
it's completely unfair. Because I feel like your last statement, what goes for the goose goes for the gander. Remember you said that shit? Now, I agree. All right, so what happened to the anything you can do, I could do better, right? That's just some things that I feel like some things.
There are some things that we can't do better though. But
I agree, but because of the sexes. That's some things we just can't avoid. You know what I mean? Due to that. But that ain't the same. That ain't the same situation. That's a choice.
Whatever.
If you love me and I love you, and we know we love each other, and she like, yo, boy, I want to get married yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And she get down and she like, yo, will you marry me? Respectfully, Josh, I think that has some type of attraction to it.
I'm being very unattractive. Because I'm gonna be very unattractive. Hey, go ahead, Ben.
Because I'm not saying I'm looking forward to it. It's not saying that's what I want.
It seems like you're waiting. It seems like you're waiting for your queen to come. Throw roses at your feet. Get on one knee, with a nice, cute princess cut. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. That's what I'm hearing. I get you, and I'm pretty sure.
I feel like people look past the love and go into material immediately. Oh, girl, let me see the ring. No. But let's flip scenario though, Josh. Let's say I want to use you just to get you tight. Let's say you got down on one knee.
Right? I'm not.
A hologram of you got down on one knee.
No replication, no duplication. No, she's not. No.
Right. AI JC got down on one knee and proposed and was like, will you marry me? You know what I'm saying? And what's wrong with that? You don't like that?
I don't.
Okay, but he says yes.
No.
You gonna say no after you propose to him? AI.
I mean, clearly, no. I'm not clear. I'm saying no because that scenario will never come to fruition ever.
It's AI. I could do whatever I want with you. AI.
You can do whatever you want, and then I will sue you for defamation. This is audio and video saying that I would never do that. So don't depict me in there like, no. Like for me, it's an absolute no. Now, for women and men who are okay with that, more power to you. Like if that's something you feel you want to do, like Chrissy and Jim who still ain't married, rock out.
Nah, that shit. Nah, look. I'm be honest with you. Now I don't even get into that shit. But Chrissy and Jim, that shit is different. That's his own stable. That ain't cool.
She proposed to him in front of the world.
Yo, but this is facts.
But they're still together and still not married. So I'm not saying that you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
But see. Now we touching on marriage because also something that. I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying the proposal not. It in most cases it leads to marriage, right?
That's an engagement.
Okay, but it's supposed to lead to marriage, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm saying
A proposal is just a test run, so that's even more of a reason why you could just get on one knee and be like, hey.
even more so not, because if you think you just a test run, I'm not even gonna pass this test. Give her F.
So I'm gonna ask you something, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's take AIJC out.
You killing me tonight.
Man, because I'm definitely I'm gonna counter to you too. So like, so if man gets down on one knee to AIJC and it's like, hey, hey, will you marry me? AIJC says no, right? How you feel about that? That man loved you with all his heart. You think that's okay?
That AIJC says no?
Yes. You smart. I'm trying to catch you and clip it. So when I use AIJC, you can't sue me. But that's smart. That was smart.
So clearly, AIJC knows more about this person than we do. For her to say no, clearly she knows whatever underlying issues or trauma they have not dealt with. Clearly, AIJC is aware of the whole person and not just this person who showed up for this proposal. So, I mean,
I think your AI. Your answer was AI.
Fuck it sounded AI, right?
Not real. Yeah, you about to start glitching. That was a good answer.
I know. I really just feel like, back to the original question, like, it's just not for me. Like, I've seen it, on social media thousands of times. I just saw one video, the chick proposed to the boy in the mall or whatever, and I guess he said no, and she threw like her soda at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's different.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you think that's cool? You think so that whole setup, right? So you threw a soda at me because what? Because I was being honest with you, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to marry you. What type of shit is that? Because you're embarrassed? Did nobody tell you to get the fuck out on and propose?
Also,
we're gonna double standard this shit.
But I'm saying, because if it's flipped, right? A dude not going to throw water on him because he gonna be in his feelings, but he not going to show it outward at that moment.
Jason Lee throw that shit.
No, but I'm saying, like, I don't think, I'm not saying if a man is rejected during a proposal that he won't feel no type of way. I don't think he would express his emotions in the same way that a woman would in the exact moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a man would, for all intents purposes, try to conceal his feelings in that moment, which rightfully you shouldn't have to, but he would. Whereas though women, women, like, you're fine.
Technical difficulties.
I see.
I'm listening.
Where a woman, like that clip or whatever depicted, like, couldn't take the same rejection, right? Now, is that because the setting you did it in, or because like you trying to step out there and be the one proposing to, the person you love or whatever the case is? I just think it really depends on, like I said, the situation, but I think that's for both parties, right? When you think,
you said what? Or she was clout chasing.
I mean, I don't know the whole context or whatever the case is, but I just feel like
people get so corny. You can't believe nothing now.
Yeah, but I feel like for me, like, I could be like, and I could be biased because I've been proposed to before, and clearly I'm not married, so clearly we know how they're talking about.
But you talking heavy to me? That's crazy.
But I'm just saying. But I also think, like, I was super young. I don't even think I was 20 when it happened. No, it wasn't 20. I was like, I think I had just literally turned 18 like 4 months before.
Nah, but I'm sure there was good reason at that time. So.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, and this is a person I loved, whatever the case was. But I said yes because, again, I was young. I thought like but like this now adult version of JC probably would have been like, no. Thinking of all the things that I knew, like all of the things that I knew then that I just didn't really understand at that time. Like, no, back then, like.
Cool. So due to that happening, you died.
I died.
AIJC right now. That's AIJC. Got you.
It's not AIJC. I died because of that. But yeah, like I can't envision in any universe, any timeline.
Universe though, like
any universe, any
like
timeline.
Doctor Strange can't do his thing, and you telling me Jocelyn in that JC?
Yeah, like Doctor Strange, like none of the versions of
None of them
me.
versions of
None
you.
of me. None. You know how the MCU like it's all these, you know what I'm saying? Like none of the timelines.
Yeah, JC is. I promise you, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'm gonna have every key component into that robotic version of you.
I don't know. Like I think we should I think we should poll it. I think we should put a poll up on your Instagram. Like and see what they saying. You know? Like let the people speak.
But here's the thing. All right, boom. Even if I put that up, right? I just
Yeah.
feel like the way how a lot of females be heavy on feeling like against that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say that. We have to let the people speak, and we can get
I agree.
honest feedback. Just let it. You know what I'm saying? Just let it flow. Because
Okay.
clearly you're for it. You're for women proposing to men.
I'm not against it.
You're for it.
I'm not against it.
If you aren't against something, you're for it.
Not right? Against it.
Okay. Okay.
Saying.
So I mean, but it's happened to you before. So clearly you like that energy. Like I feel it.
So I think that taps into my little sixth side of me, like in the energy. That's just me on some like, that.
You was like, oh my gosh, she really love me.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like that woman take control kind of idea. I think that's what it is. That's
okay.
Mental. I don't think that is on some like I want some.
You could just bought you a house.
Shit, huh?
Nothing.
I don't think it's you said some smart shit. But yeah, that's what I think about that. That's what.
Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at your thinking. I'm not mad at what your preference is.
100%.
I would never.
That's my mental differences. You're right.
I mean, exactly. But that's your perspective, and mine is it's a no.
Right. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna make another video that you're gonna see that you thought that you didn't do. But I was like, nah, you did it. So okay.
What are you talking about?
AIJC, relax.
Oh, maybe you should have AIJC do a podcast with you one night.
That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, yo, when did I shoot this? And I'm like, what do you mean?
And you just get all the responses you want.
Listen.
No, that's a good topic. I definitely want you to do that poll. Like, put it like right underneath this video.
That ain't a good enough one because the internet is already on it. You know what I'm saying? And the females feel how they feel about it.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about
not just females. Excuse me, not just females. I apologize.
Yeah, but
feel the same way.
I get what you're saying, but I'm thinking for your core audience to give their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not worried about what the masses, what the world think. I'm thinking about the people who view your videos.
So audience, y'all hear it now from JC. Y'all hear from us. Hit like because people were watching. Not trying to toot my own horn. I appreciate it, but
to like his videos. He's
you know what I'm saying? You say something because
he's kind of a good co-host. Host.
Huh? What you say?
I said you're kind of a good co-host. I mean host. I keep forgetting. This is your
show. You about to be AI like well
that's because y'all know they don't know the behind the scenes. You try to replace me, but it's cool.
Ain't no this is our time. I appreciate your time, JC, and you guys have a great night.
Good night.